What's good, world? DC here, DC Music. Normally I wouldn't even talk about motorsports and all that stuff on my page because I'm normally the creative type and the one about arts and all that stuff and music theory. That's more my thing, music. But I wanted to address something real quick because I am a motorsports fan. I do like NASCAR, I do like MotoGP, I do like Formula One. And as an American fan, you know, sometimes with us, we sometimes are behind the curveball when it comes down to coverage and networks being like last to come and get it. So, and even some networks like beIN Sports, unless you got a big time subscription or something like that, you can't really get it. So when companies like ESPN or NBC or Fox get these television rights, it's real important to guys like me because I'm not watching TV all the time and I ain't going to pay no $25, $30 a month to buy one channel to watch one thing. So when a primetime network gets something like this, it's a big deal. So I'm waiting for, like, you know, Formula One season to pop up and everything. And I come to find out that ESPN took the rights from NBC. And I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? So come to find out that NBC had the meeting with Liberty Media. As everybody knows, Liberty Media runs F1 now. They took it from Bernie about a year or two ago. Liberty was basically, they're on their way to try to make a new over-the-top service or streaming service for Formula One. NBC having their own streaming service and them being part of Comcast and Xfinity, they said, no, we don't want no parts of that. So, okay, Liberty went with somebody that they thought was more competent, ESPN. ESPN, as we all know, is owned by ABC and Disney. But here's the thing that basically messed everybody's heads up. ESPN and ABC are not doing the broadcast themselves. They actually got the rights to use Sky Sports F1 feed. And at first you would think this would be a great idea because you would think, okay, Sky Sports, ESPN, pending deal between Fox and Disney, okay, that's great. That's a good little transition. That's kind of awesome. Until you find out exactly when it's showtime, things get messed up and get real bad. I just was so disappointed. I was so disappointed at the whole thing when it came down. I mean, it's just, I'm taping this the morning after the Australia Grand Prix. And I was watching the US feed, the US feed of ESPN's coverage, and I was not happy. I was not happy, and I know thousands of other fans that went on the Twitter, went on social media, was not happy with it either. And it's just like, it's ridiculous. So let me break down what happened. First off, when they get on air, there's no audio, just blank. Just like. Secondly, you cut off the pre-race show and you only give us about maybe 10 to 15 minutes of it. Okay, like fine. All right, pre-race, it's no big deal. Just don't screw up during the race, right? Wrong. Not only did they not pay attention to the commentators and everything like that, they were cutting in commercials randomly. I mean, I understand ESPN got to pay the bills, but damn, come on now. That's ridiculous. Why would you go ahead and do something like this? You know full well about Sky Sports F1. You know about their coverage. So why would you even bring this whole situation up, putting in commercials, interjecting in somebody else's feed? They don't do commercials, so why don't you pay attention to what Sky is doing? It's kind of crazy to me, and it's kind of sickening. I just don't understand why it is that when a US network gets a feed, they always want to do something real stupid to make it look bad. Now we know it ain't. If we've already had Speed Network in the past and NBC Sports last year do a great job with Formula One. Why ESPN all of a sudden now? So here's my opinion on it. You know about Sky Sports F1 by now. They don't take commercial breaks. If you need to really put a commercial in or really put a product placement or somewhere like that, put a banner up like you would in soccer. Do that. Or Or another option would be do a 5-minute delay before the race starts, and then put all your commercials in, and that way you'll be cool by the time the race starts. But do not interject no commercials knowing full and well the commentators don't know what you're doing. Sky Sports has a dedicated network to F1. People don't realize that in America. They already have their own channel. They don't take commercial breaks. No commercial breaks. You get an ESPN? Huh? So here's my last thing about this. Post-race, the paddock, where everybody stands around to do the interview. You didn't even put that in there, did you? It's bad enough when your qualifying and your practice is either on streaming service or it's on a net, but you will have the audacity to not put on post-race coverage. I want to know what happened to Hamilton. I want to know what happened to Vettel. I want to know what happened to McLaren. I want to know what happened to Haas F1. That's our team in America. You didn't even showcase them when they had their problems. Pitiful. Look, all in all, things have got to change. This whole situation with F1 is freaking terrible. I'm sick of it. Already just one race in, but it has to change. Please, ESPN, whoever is in charge, please get it right by the next race. That's all there is to it, man. I'm tired of talking. I'm out.
DC Music.